Kia ora and welcome to the world of HAUMIA TIKETIKE. Now, HAUMIA TIKETIKE, commonly known as the god of uncultivated foods. Now, the main source of foods that we identify in the Māori diet is called the aruhe, also known as the fern root. Now, in Māori mythology, the fern root was also known as the hairs of our earth mother, Papa Tuanuku. And today, we're going to breathe through the life force of our birds that are the guardians or the kaitiaki of HAUMIA TIKETIKE. And we're going to start off on the first level. Now, the first level is called pūkeko. Pūkeko represents one of our native birds here in Aotearoa. Now, pūkeko, we will break this down for you in mini steps, calculating 20 reps for each movement before we teach you the full dynamic and progressive step. Nō reira, let us begin. Level 1 is putting our hands on our hips, good, feet nice and planted, and our first step is going to be moving forward, but just on an angle. Moving forward, just on an angle, moving forward, just on an angle. Now we can do the same repetition, moving back as well. Moving back and moving back. Now, we're going to break that down for you in the 3 levels. First level being a static, the second a dynamic movement, and the third a progressive movement. Section number 1, static, 20 calf phrases. Ka pai, kia rite, tukua, hit, tahi, rua, toru, wha. Now again, because we're using our leg movement, posture is key. And we want to make sure that we're getting on the tops of the calves to build good strength and stability. And let's clear that and come back into our natural stance. Now we're going to move into the dynamic movement. The dynamic movement looks like this. Balance on one leg and up. Balance on one leg and up. Balance on one leg and up. Now if you look at my foot here, it is planting straight, not down. Good. The bird called pūkeko is that of a hunter-gatherer. When he hunts and he gathers in and around HAUMIA TIKETIKE's life force, we want to make sure that we tiptoe and we're hardly making any noise. Kia rite tātou, 20 reps. Right foot first, tukua, hei, tahi, rua, toru, wha, just on the spot, jima, flat foot, good, breathing, breathe and quiet. 10 more, and that's good, and clear that, and coming back into our neutral space. Very good. Now this is where we get to the progressive stage of the bird pūkeko. Now Māori movement today we're going to teach you requires a bit of space, maybe about 1/2 meter forward and 1/2 meter back, about 1 meter all up. Nō reira, kia rite tātou, let us get ready. Hands on the hips again, neutral position, get ready to move 4 steps forward, starting with the right first. Kia rite, tukua, hei, tahi, rua, toru, wha, left foot back, tahi, rua, and toru, set, wha, and tahi, and rua, and toru, and wha, back toes up, and rua, and toru, wha. Let's clear there, and come back into our natural stance. Now this is where we get to have a little bit of fun with the Māori movement pūkeko. We now fuse it with the track, put it to some beats, and start to feel the spirit of HAUMIA TIKETIKE, uncultivated foods. Kia rite. Okay, just breathing through, I'm going to count us back and forth. For level 1, pūkeko, in the world of our God, HAUMIA TIKETIKE, uncultivated foods. This is where you can start to feel the spirit of HAUMIA TIKETIKE. Kia rite. Hei, tahi, rua, toru, wha, hei, puke, rua, toru, wha, hei, tahi, and rua, hei, toru, and wha, hei, tahi, and rua, and toru, and wha, hei, tahi, and rua, sharp, toru, sharp, wha. Last one, and tahi, hei, rua, and toru, hei, wha. Last one, back, and rua, last foot plant, and clear that, bang, and coming back into our neutral space. Good. Now for this last section, we want to go back and forth 3 times again, but this time we're going to put some pace on it. Good? So this is the pace that I'm after. Hei, tahi, rua, toru, wha. Ka pai? So making sure that you can keep up with our timing, make sure you've got enough space. You only roughly need about 1.5 meters. Nō reira, tahi, rua, toru, wha, hei, tai, rua, toru, wha, turn, bang, rua, toru, wha, hen, bang, rua, toru, wha, hei, tai, rua, toru, wha, hei, tai, rua, toru, last one, hei, tai, rua, toru, wha, clear. Back into neutral position. Ka pai, well done to you. If you didn't get it the first time, that's okay. Just make sure you keep practicing it over and over again to feel the essence or the spirit of HAUMIA TIKETIKE, the God of uncultivated foods. Right, now we've mastered this art form of HAUMIA TIKETIKE to allow you to stretch. HAUMIA TIKETIKE was also known to stretch and grow through the skin of his mother, the earth mother, Papatuanuku. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're going to stretch our bodies out. The challenge is 30 seconds to hold the stretch for as long as you possibly can. Oh, stretch commonly looks like this. You're gonna go in to a tūtane stance. Good. You're gonna turn out slightly. Good. Come down and stretch down and hold the stretch as long as you possibly can. Again, maintain the integrity of your posture. Keep you upright. Hip flexors are gonna be stretched. All of the quad muscles are gonna start to burn, and you're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. Get that. Back into neutral position. Shake that off. Good. Challenge, 30 seconds one way, 30 seconds the other way. Kia kaha moi tātou. HAUMIA TIKETIKE, tukua. All right, natural position. Our tūtane stance. Turn the feet, facing out, sink, and let us begin. First 30 seconds. Good, you wanna hold this. At the start, you might not be able to feel it. If you're not feeling it, sink lower down through the ground. You just wanna hold the stretch for as long as you can, maintaining the integrity in your posture. Good work, you're halfway there. Got a good lean forward going on. Waitera, that's good. Good, 5 seconds to go. Keep your focus forward. If you're starting to feel the heat now, breathe in the nose and out the mouth. 2, 1, and turn out. Good, and creep, 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 creep. The reason why we creep is we don't want to stand up too hard and too fast, otherwise you might pull something. Good, standing position, you've got to turn out the other side. Tūtane, turn. Both of your feet should be facing the same way. Good, and we're going to start in 3, 2, 1, and sink. Good, your quads should be flaring up. All the blood should be rushing there right now because that's the working muscle, but we benefit and sacrifice for the stretch in the hip flexor. That's what we're after. That's where the goal is. Stretch it out. Good. Doing really well. Nicely done. 10 seconds to go. Kia au means to stand strong. Hold on tight. 3, 2, 1, and turn your hips out. And creep, 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 creep. And there you have it, basic level 1 for HAUMIA TIKETIKE, the God of uncultivated foods. Garite, tūkua, hoi, hosh.